Alex Eala faces Russian Alina Charaeva in round 1 of historic WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open. Manny Pacquiao, Robert Jaworski, Sr., Hidilyn Diaz, Carlos Yulo and Alexandra Alex Eala. Among the few, those 5 athletes headline the gigantic, majestic mural castle in front of the new-look Rizal Memorial Tennis Center starring the young Filipina tennis sensation as the country rolls out the red carpet for the historic WTA 125 Philippine Women's Open main draw before an expected full-capacity crowd on Monday at the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex. Only 20 years of age with her portrait already etched alongside the Philippine sports MT Rushmore of greats, Ms. Eala, with an entire nation behind her in a tennis craze for the first time ever, tears a page in a legend of her own against Russian Alina Charaeva in round 1 of the 32-player main draw. Ms. Eala, the first top 50 Filipina player ever at WTA number 49, plunges to action as the number 2 seed against WTA number 163 Ms. Charaeva in the main event at center court of the 8-match opener projected to get going at 7 p.m. Ms. Charaeva, 23, beat Ms. Eala in a lone encounter back in their ITF days in Spain in 2020, 6-3, 6-3, eyeing to score a mastery at the expense of the Filipina sensation's massive home court edge. But in spite of pressure, responsibility and challenge of epic proportions to win at home, Ms. Eala will march into the duel with the same mindset like she's duking it out in any city stop the WTA Tour around the world. Yes, I have met her. She's a very nice person and a great player. So, I'm just going to go, and I've done everything I can to do the best of my ability to prepare. So I'm going to go and do my best, vowed Ms. Eala, seated second in the star-studded draw led by German legend Tatjana Maria, WTA number 42, after practicing anew on Sunday in front of a big crowd. Although this is at home, my mindset in that sense is no different. I take it match by match. I'll do everything I can to win my first one. But if not, it is what it is. That's really tennis. I mean, you can't win all the time. Winning, after all, is only a bonus, as Ms. Eala already fulfilled the ultimate goal of introducing tennis to the Philippine audience with hopes of transforming it from a slept-on sport to a staple one here. 8 years since her last game at home. Ms. Eala, then only 12 years old, left the country in 2018 after winning the FINMA PSC International Junior Tennis Championships to study and train as a scholar at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain. Now, she comes home with the country's first WTA hosting for her first home tournament since turning pro. And she will not be alone marching into the battle pit with 3 more Filipinas as the far bigger accomplishment than just playing and winning a trailblazing tournament. Teniel Maitis, the country's second-ranked player, goes up against Tai Manankaya Sawanki, WTA number 197, UAAP MVPK, and Emina of Santo Tomas faces Russia's Tatiana Prozorova, WTA number 173, while National University's Elizabeth Abarque clashes against Japan's Mai Hantama, WTA number 244. Before, when I was a junior, there were no tournaments at home like this. Fortunately, they're now exposed to this level and competition. The WTA brings a different vibe because of the professionalism, the experience and the type of players around, specifically in this class, said Ms. Eala. I think it's filled with very good players and experienced players. Thinking back to when I was a junior and I was able to have this tournament at the time, I was so eager and motivated, so I think it would just be a great experience for everyone. From world-class competition to venue of international standards and all-time high interest in an unpopular sport, it's the legacy Ms. Eala wants to build on, not just to leave behind this early in a noble mission for Philippine tennis that's just getting started. And that's regardless of a victory or defeat at the first-ever WTA hosting and her first-ever pro home game here. I feel very flattered, especially being alongside so many great names. It's hard to grasp, especially the mural out there, so I think that's a first for me. I think that's a first mural for me. It's a new experience, it's a new emotion, she beamed on the now tourist site mural that will welcome thousands of Filipino fans starting on Monday. But it's hard to think about legacy and what legacy I want to leave because I'm only 20. I have a lot of years ahead of me, and I have so much to learn. I just do the best I can and hope that I can inspire people in a positive way. I do my best to carry myself with grace and with humility. Thinking about legacy is something I haven't really touched on yet, but I like to think that what I do and the success that I've had recently has been a contributor to Philippine tennis, the history and the future of the sport here. John Brian Yulande.